Welcome back to Hypnospace Outlaw, everybody. Today we are going to be finishing up Chapter 2, and frankly, we could just skip straight to the end of that, but there is a bunch of stuff that I haven't done yet, and I would like to try and make up for that a little bit. Let's pop open our thing here, and I want to see if anything in here is of a particular use to us with regard to things we can, what I mean to say here, unfortunately, my words have gotten away from me a little bit, is that there is a secret style of the virtual pet that Roddy Wall designed, and it's a little eyeball with a cape, and I wanted to see if it was in there, but I guess we did not get that from FLST last time. So we're just going to go and grab ourselves a semi-regular virtual pet, which is probably going to have to come from Teentopia. Yeah, let's take the Squishers one, because Mushy looks a little bit cute at least. Yep. Pet feed and clean up after Mushy. Yep. Alright, we get the idea. You want us to spend money. Real world money, not HypnoS's fake money. Alright, so we double click this, install, enjoy your newly adopted pet, and it's already taken a crap. Excellent. See? It's nice and adorable. Okay, so I'm going to explain this puzzle because I don't remember how offhand to find the page that we want to go to in order to get this information. Also, I tried to put crap in the pet house because I somehow confused it for the recycle bin. I'm clearly not all there right now. It's much earlier in the day than I usually record these by like 5 hours. As in, it's 10 p.m. as opposed to 3 a.m. Yeah, I keep some strange hours. So, the thing is that Roddy Wall is one of the people who worked on the Sandwich encryption format, and the regular unzipping things are not available for that in Hypnospace. However, Roddy Wall was supposedly working on something to fix that. It turns out that he snuck it into the virtual pet thing. So on one of the pages, it explains that he's working on the virtual pets, and he says, oh, by the way, if you're really into Sandwich, you should check out the virtual pets, wink wink. And I think that that is supposed to just be like, oh, hey, yeah, just feed a pet a sandwich and you'll get the file. Alternately, you're supposed to look at the thing that says, hey, don't try to feed your pets files, that's really stupid, and go, they probably put that functionality in there on purpose. You know, either that or it's an Easter egg. Anyway, we fed Mushy the sandwich. All right, get your indigestion. There goes the pieces of the sandwich, and here we go. We have 3Y3. You have been blessed with second sight. Yes, sirree. Now get off my computer. That was mean. Get off my computer. Yeah. Well, into the treasure chest you go. I should probably put a bunch of the other stuff into the treasure chest that we're not going to be bothering with for a little bit here. Drug runners can go in there. We'll check that out at a later date. The tutorial we don't need. We do, however, need our all-seeing eye application out here. I don't think we need accelerator out here right now. Sticky notes, I'm not going to remember to do that. Toonbox can stay. Settings, there's already a settings little gear menu up there, so I don't need that. And yes, I think that's going to do us for now in that regard. Let's drag our little treasure chest over to the side and get a load of this. First of all, man, that's freaky looking, but second of all, we should go find a place that said, come here with special sight. And let's go and hash that out. Hi, Tim. You had something for me, didn't you? Yeah, see? Only those with true sight may enter. And you go ahead and you scroll over it. Enter the fleshy domain of Timageddon. Click to enter. So, in order to get at that little click to enter thing, I believe we have to have the eyeball focusing on... Yeah. So there we go. That's what the all-seeing eye does, and we're going to have to use this to get around a few places. Let's see what's going on with Timogeddon's hidden page here. I forgot to figure out where the eye was in the first chapter, so we missed whatever is going on in Timogeddon in the first chapter. So we'll have to come back to that. As I've said before, there will be an ability to do that. Alright, so his FLST, cracked programs, hacks, art viruses, and sort of mischief. We've already seen his FLST here. Proud to present Timogeddon's Thanksgiving password feast. So this, let's grab that.
F3AST.
Dark Twilight Tiff, aka Marshmallow. We work on horror stories together like this one, True Tranquility. Minx, a hacker group who should let old Tim hang out with them before more of their passwords get leaked. I think that Thanksgiving password feast has gotten quite tasty by that description. Now let's go ahead and read this creepy potatoes message. Ah, so you have found our humble home. It is but I, son of Tim. Tim is out planning the apocalypse at the moment. But if you'd like... I messed up the line. If you're doing a stupid accent, don't mess up the line. But if you leave your name, number, and a brief message, he'll gladly return your call in hell. And here's a different potato with weird things attached to it. Got any more invisible stuff down here, buddy? Let's put that right in the middle. And let's scrolly. And nothing really of note. However, that password file sounds like a big deal. Let us have a look. Thanksgiving password feast. Son of Tim here. My father spent 2 weeks collecting these passwords for you ungrateful imbeciles. Wow, that potato has a foul mouth. Be thankful. P.S. My dad's also preparing a little Christmas surprise. Minx, Underground Hackerboard. Dear Minx, let me post and I won't leak your passwords again. Formatting note, username, password. These will change quickly. Try them all. Dumpy_1, HS is trash, 93444. Reekening Inc., 4 hours MNA, knows 99662. So is that just a bunch of, like, random stuff? 80085 69 Noise Pusher 69. Ooh, it sounds like Dylan is involved with this, apparently. Jezzo, don't care, ABC123. I appreciate your honesty there, Jezzo. Slushmouth, 4664664264219 God. Again, I wonder if there is some sort of significance to that number. Maybe if I had found this stuff out or taken it to the first chapter, rather, we might have found something. Page 2, Chit Chat for Hypnos. User Ginsby9 for you. I'm curious as to if there's a real use for any of this stuff, other than the fact that we get to see that Adrian Merchant, earlier in the game, Adrian Merchant had a thing like, oh, is the password Falcon1234 or something, and you find out that, yeah, he was typing his chit-chat password wrong. It just shows how incompetent he is at computers, I suppose. So, let's go into our sticker sheet, because we should have... Yes, we know. We should have Minx's toilet bowl as a thing here, right? No? Okay, so for some reason I have... Oh, right, because I tried to save a search query earlier in the game, and it didn't want me to have that, I guess. So, clear the stamp. Nice little animation. That's one thing I don't think I've seen before. Alright. Okay, well, there's Minx right there. Here we go. Alright. If you can't figure out how to access the login link below, you definitely don't belong here. Well, okay. We're not going to favorite this just yet, because we're going to favorite it once we get inside. Alright. Enter Minx here. Alright. So... we click that and we get ourselves a password prompt. So if I recall correctly from what I just read, one possibility, Jezzo, don't care, ABC 1, 2, 3. Oh, and it just glitched out. That's... Ooh, that's a bit of a pain. So, we did get in with Jezzo's password, but it's a NetSettler page, except not? It doesn't mention NetSettler on here anywhere. It just appears to be broken. So, are we going to have to get more money in order to, do the thing? Well, we should definitely put an eyeball on there because, yes. It's okay. I do know a solution. This is a thing that I was looking for last time, but let's see if, do we have a quick access to it? We do not. I should have put something on Starport Castle Dream Station at some point, I guess. So we'll save that, and we go to the Sovereign Alliance of Imagination. Yes, we know. Alright. Visit and explore the Freelands. Getting that nice long Chowder Man song. So this is what I was trying to do before. We take out the all-seeing eye, and oh look, there's something out here in the middle of the ocean. I don't 100% know what the hint is that you're supposed to do this, aside from the fact that it's this great big ocean that scrolls down a little bit too much. Alright, so we pop in here. We set this aside. What's going on here? SAI citation. I know you think you're above the rules, but please, no visible text in the freelance. It makes it feel like just a page and not another world. Sorry about the music. Make your own freelance if you don't like it. It's a free country. Gil, SAI Steward. You sound like a real winner, Gil. This song is incredibly stupid. Please stop re-adding it to my page or you will come to regret it. There's a big old log saw there. There's something for 1 Hypno coin. HypnoS Dream Tools by Reasoning? Say what?
Downloading HypnoS_Dream Tools.
Special deal, HypnoCure. Is this real? I know it is. I've seen this part of the game before, but I'm trying to act. It helps if you don't say that, I suppose. But we get our bot saying something a little bit off, and we go in here. HypnoS Dream Tools. HS Toolkit. Oh, that could be cool. Alright, and HypnoCure Pro setup. And that should upgrade our HypnoCure. Alright, so we have our little virus quarantine here that we can see things. I guess so we can reuse them if we want. Infection alerts are active. We can turn it off. We can hit Cure Me. There shouldn't be any reason to, yeah. Figured as much, but why not? Close that. What's this Dream Tools? These tools are built on Merchantsoft's internal debug tools. Some function identically to their original design. Some I've had a little fun with. Smiley face. Debug inbox. All right, message me, clear debug. Hippie sound effects for hippies robot language only. So that's a thing that I think we set up in the options before we start the game proper, basically. I'm not liable for any unintended consequences of using these tools. Do not message me if you encounter issues. Do not contact Merchantsoft about these tools for any reason. Blah, blah, blah. I'm sure you've downloaded hacker apps in the past. You know the drill. Created by Reasoning. Clear Explorer history. That's a thing we can do if we want. Downloads. Get files. That pops that up. Open. Debug? Alright, what do you got, Chief? If you see this file, your downloads appear to be functioning normally. If your file manager shows this file, it is functional. If your Hypnotext viewer can open this file, it is working. If your recycle bin is not full and accepts this file, it is it is fine. If your launcher is not full and accepts this file, it is a good boy. I like that. Okay, well, yes, I suppose our recycle can is working properly. Installer. Install, what do you... Installing recursive installer. That's adorable. I'm glad that that exists. That there's just like, hey, it's basically how the first worms worked. Donate to the Hacks Gods. Sure, we'll give you 10 coins. Positive values only. Why would you not just program it to? What if I do a negative value here. Oh, minus 10. Do not steal from the Hax Gods. You will be punished. Oh, no. You guys can't do anything about me. I'm an enforcer. I'm not permitted to interact with people. Remember? And so let's see if I can do a quick bit of math here. Get me to 420. I think there's a special message if you. Yeah, there you go. The head says nice if you have either 420 or 69 Hypno coins because of course. Tunes. These settings apply to both the Tunebox and Hypnospace music page. Mute tracks.hsm only. Oh, that's so cool! Override music speed? Override music pitch? Download page music? Whoa! This is so good. I'm so glad for this. I just hit Alt-Tab in real life instead of just in the game. That was incredibly stupid of me. I don't know why I did that. Let's steal this song real quick.
Downloading Chowderman _ ready to shave.
Alright, pets. We can make our pets have infinite health and infinite happiness. We can revive our fallen companion. It's alive! Oh, that's excellent. Oh my god. We can make our pet take a crap less often. We can... What was the other one? We can change its movement speed. That's pretty neat. Alright, desktops. What do you got? Sticker hacks. Reset, rotate, random. So this will do stuff to our stickers over here. I really just don't want this thing up here, but I suppose that I can't do anything with this. There's some stuff to auto-sort our desktop icons. That's neat. Let's take a look at these minimalist wallpapers here. Source. Oh, that's a very simple little grid thing. Well, it is minimalist, they said. Cement. That's the same thing, but in different color. Ether. Bright white. Oh my god, I'm sorry about your eyes, by the way. That must have come out of nowhere. Sorry. Target. It's basically just source, but with larger targeting reticules and in black. Focus. Makes a nice, simple little grid here. And void, which is pitch black. Very neat. That is one of the big things that I was looking for quite a while. So that way we could grab that. And of course, HypnoCure Pro is going to be necessary to look at quite a few pages that are NetSettler based. Let's go into here, go into our display, not pizzazz. And let's go find ourselves a neat looking wallpaper to shove on here. There we go. We're rocking the Taurus and Miletta thing here in style. Alright, but now that we can view those broken pages, we have to go, we've got to go back. And there we go, reload and save mode.
Activated.
Oh. That was stupid.
Safe mode activated.
Hide that, please. Okay, so we can start reading here. The end. Threads that go a week without new replies are flushed. I like this. This is kind of like a nice retro, very old school style forum software from before you had stuff like vBulletin. Well, I mean, I guess vBulletin might have existed around that type of era. I'm pretty sure vBulletin existed in 1999, but this definitely seems a little bit rawer than that, and certainly more raw than anything I really remember having seen. This makes pro boards look just incredibly slick. Introducing myself in a message for Weakening Ink. What do you got? Hi everyone, my name is Connie, and I run a page in Good Time Valley called Connie's Connections. I think we didn't see that. It's a pleasure to meet you all. While I appreciate the message from Weakening with the free illegal HypnoCure Pro download, you should know that you were criminally easy to track down. It's very nice of you to attempt to help the NS community, pardon me, but you should cover your tracks more thoroughly next time. I quickly converted my page to the newer HS format, but many of the pages I linked to on Connie's Connections were NetSettler pages. A good portion of those users, or citizens, I suppose, have unfortunately left Hypnospace as a result of this fiasco. Now most of my links go to pages that are no longer active. It's disappointing, and I am very, very angry with Merchantsoft. Dumpy1 has, what in the world? Connie's Connections in Minx? How'd you get in here? It's the whole Good Time gang, no? I have no words. Reekening is going to have a fit. I got a question, by the way. One thing that's kind of contributed to a lot of my stress and not being necessarily great at doing this is that there's a lot of reading to it, and I worry that a lot of people who watch LPs and stuff don't really like it when the person reads the thing on screen. It's not because I think you can't read it or anything. It's just a matter of providing content, I suppose. We meet again, Connie. I sort of expect Reekening to be constantly screaming, possibly in sheer agony from the effects of this headband. Eventually find us rather not find myself on the receiving end of your ire, so it comforts me that we seem to have a common enemy. Enjoy your stay here. Yes, thank you. Question. Can we see anything scrolling down this page? Because this page goes way down. Or is it just like a set length or something because there might end up being that many page threads on Minx before they get flushed? Duly noted. Alright, Beef Brain worked. You're welcome. What's next for Jezzo? Go on, buddy. Still got some fresh Counselor Ronnie stuff that's getting old, and I think going too far with that may get B into some trouble. Open Eye is fun because we blend in so well there. Any ideas? Interesting. Counselor Ronnie, oh god, I didn't even catch on to that. Well, whatever, just don't get too wild. Beef Brain has already been expensive, what with our health experts and all. Still, it makes me laugh knowing how much Adrian would hate this. Yeah, so that is just straight up, that's definitely Dylan Merchant. There is no disguising that once you get in. Alright, so what do you got? New alpha, really more of a beta almost. Yeah, sure, buddy. Sweet new stuff in it. Playing with bots. Interested if only to see how unfathomably terrible your code is. Oh, bless you, Reekening. Otherwise, I'd like to keep my headband from exploding. Thanks. Oh, that's a bit of foreshadowing. Ideas for new dumpster trash. There's as many units as merchant software apparently moving. People don't post much new content. A new programmer working for us, and she is a piece of work, constantly nagging and slowing me down. I'm slowly switching her over to HSPD busy work and finding a new programmer. Oh god, Dylan, you're an asshole. Maybe find something on her and she'll cry and quit? Dude. Like, what the hell? I'm gonna take a shovel to this guy's face. I'm like, that is genuinely one of the more fucked up things that we've seen in this world building here. Space. Sometimes it's great. Coolfest 99 was better than any of us could have hoped. Chowderman losing a leg in a helicopter crash. You can't make this stuff up. Well, I hope you're not out here cheering because, like, that's a little mean, but it is in kind of like a absolutely wild thing. Yeah, Cool Punk imploded because of Jan Wolf. The whole Cool Punk thing was stupid. We're about to do away with it. Adrian saw potential. There's no real movement except a few kids being weird online, and Gray's Peak are done with us. Again, that kind of sounds like the deal with Vaporwave. Cool Punk is Dead Guy and Father Fungus have matching headband IDs. Same person. I didn't even check that. I didn't even think about that. As far as you can tell, he worked with Freezer at some point or did music for him. His Fungus-style music sounds familiar. Dylan, I thought you were the creative brother who didn't care about money. What changed? Well, obviously what changed was he started getting money. Alright, you want Tim and Minx, huh? He's got style, he can code, he's sick of Merchant Soft's utter incompetence. Give the guy a chance. Dylan is here, so why not? Sick of having to remind everyone to reset their passwords. Fair enough. Hell no, he's like 13. He's a little older than that, but still. He has skills for a teenager. Wouldn't trust him not to share too much. We wouldn't last another week if our lame interns found out. Seriously, there is no we. You're the one who shouldn't be here, rich boy. Go back to working on your bad card. Thank you, Reekening. You speak for all of us. Oh, this was a worthy read. Now, I suppose the question goes, what else is there that we can really look for in terms of pages with hidden stuff on them? Alright, so Artie Dispenza, we've seen you do your thing. What's your number here? 00096D. Okay, so going to search F00096D. All right. So do you have things in here? Yes. Okay. Old HS stickers. And now yours forever. I love you. Did he? I wonder if he like lost someone and
downloading central sticker.
That's
downloading Ardia flower orange. Downloading Ardia flower.
Made him put a little bit of a tribute there. If so, that's a little sad. Okay. So we can also snoop around some other people from the main HS here, just to find out what's going on with anybody else from Merchantsoft if they have anything a little illegal. That's the wrong page. This is the one we're looking for. All right, Adrian Merchant 00004D. You're into the fourth dimension, I see. No result. He doesn't have an FLST. He's not competent enough with computers. I was vaguely curious for a second. Oh, is there something real spicy in here that we don't know about? That he's actually like a super genius? 231D. All right. Can I spell that correctly? No, Samantha's a good person. Chowderman, what's your deal? Skip your intro. I appreciate. We have your music video for that. I'm not even necessarily going to download that right now. All right. 88D. Okay, so let's see if Chowderman has anything. Oh, yeah. Real Chowderman. All right, what do you got, Real Chowderman? One-legged man. The Chowderman eyes do. The Chowderman eyes only do not look. If you do not belong here, then do the right thing and go.
Downloading Chowderman one-legged.
Oh, why did I download that twice? That's silly.
Downloading one-legged man.
So, what do you got going on here? One-legged man by the Chowderman. Notes in waltz time. Ration you burned. Your time has run out. The Chowderman must ask himself, who am I now? Where will you run with only one leg? You can barely hop and now you must beg. Come back. Oh, come back. Oh, don't let it end. Forgive me and hold me. Signed, one-legged friend. Right, because Chowderman lost a leg in the helicopter crash, so he's written a bit of a song about that. And by that I mean a bit of a demo, really.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You crashed and you burned. Your time has run out. The Chowderman must ask himself, who am I now? Where will you run with only one leg? You can barely hop, and now you must beg. Come back, oh come back. Don't let it down. Give me and hold me sign, one-legged friend. Maybe I can be like the mighty maid of old. The pirates with one leg, they got so much gold.
I think we get the idea. That's like all the lyrics too. It's genuinely kind of sad. Alright, so let's find out about Cool Punk is Dead here. 04886A. Okay, do you have a thing, Chief? 04886A. Yeah, Father Fungus. Yeah, see, just like we found out here. Alright, so we got both of these, I think, already. Fungus Manifesto.
Downloading Fungus Manifesto.
There's 2 blank files here?
Downloading guttural _ perpetual.
That's weird. That's super weird. Alright, so got that. Neo Icy. Do you have a thing here? 7517A. No. You're a good kid. Okay. Gotcha. Alright, Freezer fan page. 4902A. Nothing. Okay. Didn't think so, but thought I would find out anyway. Cold Snap reviews here. You're that questionable musician. 14901A. Nothing. All right. By the way, just to put this out in the open for anybody who, to stop anybody from being like, oh, didn't you miss one? Oh, they have no headband ID. Interesting. Yes, I did miss one, but going there will end the chapter, or will let us end the chapter anyway. All right, 12002A. I'm half expecting this to have, like, Father Fungus leaving a nasty note for this kid. Father Fungus, cool chat 1.
Downloading Father Fungus cool chat 1.
Already have that in there.
Downloading Father Fungus cool chat 2.
I want to read these, actually, because, like, there's something kind of engrossing about this. Maybe because I was, a kid. Yeah, is this just screenshot? Yeah, this is just screenshots. Wow, it's unique at least. Did you like it? Also, I can't change the name. I already tried. Stuck being Icicle Kid. It's stupid, I know. Just finished listening. I liked it, Drip. It's not afraid of being fun. We like our muted tones around here, but I think there's room for this. Good work, man. Stalak Kid 85. That's a name. To be honest, I thought it was prank at first. Father has a point. Not cavern material, but I think we'll all agree. But it's fun. Alright, so how much am I going to cringe at this next one, I guess, out of, like, you know, worrying. Thanks, FF. Fungus scene is so awesome. Can't believe you were ever a cool punk. It's embarrassing now. Stalak, I disagree. It is cavern music. Our manifesto means nothing if creative young people like Drip are shut out because of arbitrary standards. Drip, I'm messaging you the cavern pass. Try to stay to your own pages while editing. Welcome home. FF, you sure about that? Is this all a prank? I'm sure. Can't believe this is the best night I've ever had in Hypnospace. You guys are awesome. See, that wasn't too bad. I was worrying that I would get, like, the bit of secondhand embarrassment there of, like, oh, he's really, you know, someone I would not feel great for. Esoteric Records, you don't have a thing, because you're a brand, not a band. That's like a double pun. All right, Freezer. 4902A. Did we already look at that? Yes, we did, and there was nothing there. Right. That's because Freezer is wait a second. Let's see here. Grace Peak doesn't have one. Icicle Kid. Colt's Net. Okay, yeah, so it's the girl who has a huge obsession with him. So he's inflating things a little bit. Alright, so that's Father Fungus, Grace Peak, Icicle Kid, Chowderman, Slushmouth. Slushmouth is in Minx. He's gotta have one. There's no way he doesn't have one. Come on. 04554A. 04554A. Show me potato salad. Alright, what do you got? Sacred Space.
Downloading Sacred Space _01_ after rain. Downloading Sacred Space _02_ framework.
Ripped by Slushmouth.
Downloading Sacred Space _03_
Okay, so it's just it's a record rip? Neat. Alright, Ripped by Slushmouth. Sacred Space EP by Warm Sanctuary. Religious Haze Act with real instrumentation. Not bad. 3.5 out of 5 stars. Check out Slushmouth's guide now in Cool Punk Paradise. Send me your FLST via chit chat. Neat. Religious Haze, eh? That sounds like a thing. Yeah, see, I actually do like the fact that he's like, oh, it sucks, but I'll do it anyway, because admittedly, that's kind of how I would probably feel, too. You know, I would say give me back Napster and LimeWire and stuff like that, but I definitely, did not necessarily practice the safest browsing of those things, so yeah. Alright, 19337A. I don't think Tamara has one, but let's try anyway. 19337A. Show me. Oh, she does. Okay. Diving.
Downloading T-Frost
Red Moon.
diving.
Hmm.
Downloading T-Frost Red Moon.
Probably not much of too much note, but still. Alright, the Peacelands. Cool Punk Shaman, what is your deal here? 07653. 07653A. And do you have anything? You do not. Okay. So we've plumbed like all of that already. Gotcha. Okay, Teentopia is going to be our next place to check out. And I have a feeling that most of these fellas do not have a thing. Tim again, we checked. Zane, we already checked. How about Corey here? 13553A. Corey doesn't have a thing. Okay. I was gonna say, somehow Corey didn't seem like the kind. Squishers, this is gonna be a brand. Yes. Actually, I'm curious if Counselor Ronnie is gonna have one. That... I don't know why I didn't think about that. Okay, yeah, I don't think this is gonna be, anyone with, yeah, so this page is, like, absolutely ruined. And safe mode will not do anything good for us. River Ruth Pin. How about you? 914A. I don't think that's gonna be of any real use here. But just in case. Yeah, see, I feel like Teentopia is going to come up a little bit low on stuff like that. I don't know why I thought she'd have. Alright, Dr. Pizza is just a brand, so there's nothing there. Alright. Alright. Counselor Ronnie. Are you 00656D? Drugs make you pretty lame. Yeah, Pro Medical Solutions. This... So, yeah, Jezzo is also... Well, I guess we kind of knew that Jezzo was also Dr. Minx, right? Yeah, alright. Teen Up Sticker. Year 2000 Challenge.
Downloading Y2000 Challenge. Downloading Teen Up Sticker.
Harry Snowman.wall. All you're going to find here is random nonsense from Minx. Also, this really bad wallpaper that I should probably just delete.
Harry Snowman.
You know, fair enough, buddy. Alright, so... Tiff has to have something, right? 17105A. She seems, like, savvy enough with computers. Unless we were in here already. I don't think we were. Alright, Scary Digital Parasites, Smolder Boulder, Chopping Spree.
Downloading Scary
My name is
Smolder
Tiffany.
Boulder. My name is Tiffany.
That's a strange file name. Definitely stands out compared to the other. Let's take Gary's Snowman here. Alright, so... I want to look at this Teen Up sticker real quick. Yeah, that's exactly... Year 2000 Challenge. Can you survive the 48-hour Year 2000 Sleep Time Challenge? Win $100,000 from the Merchant Brothers, over 18 only, and a little Minx logo down there. Should usually hide that a little bit. Alright, what's this? Escape the Chopping Mall, collaboration between Linda and Dark Twilight Tiff. Explore a virtual mall by rotating in first-person view. You can encounter scaries randomly by clicking on the various sections of the mall. Also make some secrets. Art from Linda, mall map. 10 or more scaries, some sound effects. Tim, hey, I know you'll probably see this. This is just going to be a scary between me and Linda. Sorry, also, I will absolutely not answer any more messages if you call me by that name. I've told you I don't like it already. Ooh. So, yeah, I think I kind of mentioned before that Tim's calling her Marshmallow and she really doesn't like it. She really doesn't like it. Like, that's seeming a little bit unsettling in a lot of ways here. Okay, so this is just the same file, but with the information again. Tim, another idea, get this. The scary base around that demonic deliverance story on Sherry Heel's page. Bool. And it ends up being a potato. I don't know. No gore this time, but a nice, creepy ghost story about a potato devil. Alright, Digital Parasites. Idea for Tim. 4 to 6 people who have kind of sad lives. Based on some of the people we've talked about. Gus, Arlen, etc., etc. So she's not exactly, like, the greatest person either, because while she was like, hey, let's tone it down a little bit, she also was suggesting to Tim to base the victims of the True Tranquility thing on actual people who were in Hypnospace that they were talking about, which suggests to me that they were making fun of them in the in their chit chat sessions. And get some kind of virus that infects their brain. Tim, this is your chance for gore, I guess, you freak. But then you can explore their computer files and find out some neat things about them. Maybe Arlen is writing a novel, or maybe Burn Rubber writes little poems to his deceased wife. I don't know, you might think this is too girly and sensitive. Well, he definitely didn't add any of that in there. Everyone in that just kind of unrepentantly sucked. So, yeah, I think we're pretty much done with Teentopia. Cool Punk Paradise, Open-Eyed. Let's have a bit of a poke around. We've checked this out. Lookout Ministries. What's your deal? 25667A. Didn't think so. But we want to be thorough, or decently thorough at least. Orville Anderson. All right. 5677A. Yes, oh, geez. I got quite a choke there. Accelerator is getting really insistent. Give them money, damn you! Okay, so this is going to be the place where we're going to start finding a couple of things we can look at in safe mode, but also let's check out this fellow's F list if possible. 02936A. 02936A. What do you got? Do you have anything? You've got a lot of lag. Gus's Temple of Serenity. Oh, I noticed the username was Parker Studios there the first time. 06010A. 6010A. Nothing. Again, I don't really think there's going to be a whole lot of those things in Open-Eyed, but let's find out just in case. Professor Helper is not going to have... Oh no. Professor Helper is not like an actual sponsored brand. This is just some unrelated user. 0924A. Are you going to have the installer for free? No, there's not going to be the installer for free. Okay. Duly noted. I thought for a second that maybe there would be. That would actually be funny. Alright, Rod's anti-government page. Please don't with that. I don't think Rod is going to have anything of note, but we'll check anyway. 215012A. Wait a second. That seems a little bit too long here. We'll check anyway. 215012A. Did I spell that correctly? 021A, pardon me. Yeah, so there's nothing there. Again, let me make sure that I have spelled this correctly. 800215021A. Yeah, for some reason, Rod has a much longer ID number. I don't know what the deal is. Alright, so here's Captain Glitchy Pages.
Activated.
Here we go. Alright. Got some sounds from the master. I want your sound effects theme.
Downloading Steve Stone 01.
Let's grab
Downloading Steve Stone 03.
all of your strange
Downloading
stones
Steve
here.
Stone 04.
Let's have a look at your music here. Oh, these are all sound effects. Okay, that sounds more like a very depressed saxophone. That's just some dude making noises with their mouth. Nice. Ah, you're beatboxing. Fair enough. And there's some more beatboxing. I like these. But we have all these as a Hypnos sound effects theme, but let's hear them anyway. Oh god, that's more like a cat being strangled. And that's just a belch with something else superimposed. That sounds pretty good.
Cartoon.
Oh no. Help me.
Robot.
Why? Nice.
Hey man. Robot.
Oh, the robot one is still going.
Look out!
Let's go.
We got trouble.
Fantastic.
I'm back. He's back.
You'll never be a punk.
Loser.
Those are pretty excellent, to the point that I'm actually going to install that sound thing on our machine, and we're going to use it. Because quite frankly, why not? That's right, audio, sound effect, yeah, there we go, sound FX. And, excuse me, just one second here. Yeah, sorry, let's get back to the action. We'll remove Rodney Hooks' thing. Alright, so Tall Green Marv, I don't think this is going to be a thing. Oh, this fella has Beef Brain Shield here. And somehow it doesn't disrupt the website, I actually appreciate that. I've seen him again. What a good description there. What was that? 22338? I should pay more attention to these before I start doing the thing. The keyboard noises are fantastic. I appreciate that. It makes me think typewriter a little bit. Alright, truth about Trennis. You are 15677A. Oh, you have this song. That's right, I wanted to grab this one a while ago.
Downloading Clyde_410.
Let's grab that. Oh, this thing is, like, really catchy. Alright, so what was that number again? 15677A. Sorry, Clifton Sport Anthem. We'll have to come back to you in a second. Or later on, I guess. I'll put that in, maybe at the end of the stream or something, I don't know. Alright, Zareed, do you have a thing? You do not. You are on a licensed headband? Huh. That's interesting. Alright, so Good Time Valley. I don't think a lot of these are going to have things, and of course we're going to have to deal with a little bit of garishness here. 21241A, you probably don't have one, but why not? Yeah, no files there. Alright, go back. Enjoy me giving you all of your hits, by the way, lady. Alright, Boppos. Boppos is a brand, but also, we haven't actually bought anything from the Boppos set here, so we may as well pick this up now, just to...
Downloading 15 files. Boppos. Always delicious.
Oh, are you starting to make, things? Does that count as a virus?
We got trouble.
No. Well, apparently we don't got trouble. Alright, so... So we get this, this trademark thing here, or theme, rather. Neat, so we get that, we get a bunch of stickers. This is a wallpaper? Yes. Now, I'm gonna put this on in the background, because, yeah.
Toonbox library.
Seems like a good thing to put in our background here. Actually, let's look at our Toonbox themes. Oh my god, I was expecting that to be a lot more of a simple interface than it was. Oh, that kind of makes me think of classic Winamp a little bit. Just the colors. Oh, I minimized that. Whoops. Yeah, there we go. Let's leave the giant creepy head. That's pretty awesome. Alright, Burning Rubber. 23997. Nothing. Granny Cream, I'm expecting to be a brand. Yes. Mr. Granny Stash. That's a phrase, that's for sure. Oh, we've already looked at that. Okay, alright, Mr. Old Fashioned. Judging by your name, I would say no, but why not? 13339A. We get it. Yeah, nothing there. Alright. Mavis's page. Probably a big no here, but just in... I think we can skip this one. Screw it. Alright, so... Arlen, 19232. Do you have something sneaky in here? Aldrin's House of Sound. Okay. Yeah, this is work in progress. Alright, so interesting. Although I don't need that wizard staff thing going there, and I don't think Aldrin does either. Alright, we're gonna get a little repeat. You are probably not getting anywhere here. But just in case. I'd say let's go for completion, but we haven't quite done that yet, even to this point, so meh. Alright, RR Ranch, do you have anything of note here? Oh, you're eligible for flagging, too. 20191. We will have a quick look at that. Sure, why not? Yeah, see, I can vibe with this theme. This is pretty good. And Sandy, I don't think you're the sort, but just in case. 15431. Yeah, nothing there. I also think I should search for that, yeah, so this is not going to be a thing. We should also try searching for Connie here, maybe? Alright, so... 25015A. I don't know if Terry Smith is really going to be the sort of dude who has one of these, but just in case. No results. Okay, so we're done with this page, so now is a good time to go look for Connie. Alright, Connie's Connections Home. There we go. Connection dedicated to helping people in Hypnospace connect over similar interests. It's also an excellent, entertaining way to waste time. Make sure that all pages listed here are worth a visit. Technology connections, different connections, oh, art and culture connections, funny connections. We'll dig through this in a moment. Oh, yeah, thank you. That was enough Sport Anthem. That was pretty good. If I get that as like a perfectly looping thing, that would be pretty solid, but unfortunately, I think we'd have to actually nuke the rest of our Toonbox library. California-based computer security specialist. As idealistic as it may sound, I enjoy bringing people together and facilitating understanding between them. That's why this page exists. And yes, I know that the page is more cafe material. Too late now. Already a good timer. I enjoy many different styles of music and watch a decent amount of television too. Be any more specific could work against the nature of this project, so if you're curious, message me. Well, I don't suppose we can, but I appreciate that nonetheless. Alright, so that's dead. The dumpster. Okay, yeah, so we've seen the dumpster before. Was there anything new on the dumpster? Alright, yeah, Pizza Dance, we've seen that already. Let's take a peek in the dumpster real quick, see if anything new happened. Alright, the 1999 dumpies. This, I believe, is really just the same thing as before. And I mean, frankly, they did help us. And apparently updated weekly is not so true because we are not seeing anything new there. That's a little sad. Art and culture connections. I mean, I guess not necessarily sad, but whatever. Alright, Kevin J. Red Strike, official page of the uncontested hip hop and flip flop master. Alright, do you have anything that I can grab here outside of just downloading from your page, which is something I can do. I like that. I like this kid's particular brand of hip hop or flip flop, as the case may be. 20916A F20916A. You don't have an F list. Dang. I was hoping that Red Strike here would have something here that I could glom onto in there. So let's grab your music. And for that matter, let's grab your music.
Downloading Red Strike, remember me.
Aldrin's House of Sound. Instruction, we are changing to a digital format. Oh yeah, we've seen this already. This is the reviews, right? We haven't read the whole thing. Deep interview, heavy brooding, hybrid rock rap for the teenage set. I'm actually going to dig through this. Group's image may not age well, but I believe their music will be remembered as something special. Kind of like a lot of the new metal stuff. It had a big footprint, but it definitely is aged a little poorly. Been of production, inspired fusion of heavy riffs and hip-hop beats carries bands' anthemic courses into the stratosphere. Most tracks are peppered with adrenaline-fueled cyber rap sections that should have every teenager in earshot pumping their tiny fists. The lyrics are not technically impressive, but they work well given the context. They're genuine primal cries from the hearts of confused youngsters. While it's painfully obvious that scrape records are angling for angst-ridden teenagers, Seepage have recorded something tight, fresh, and enjoyable. Fair enough. Alright. Yeah, so that's not available down there. Alright, Clifton biography and discography. Alright, so we can see the whole thing here of Casper Sundberg's little group, and we can get a look at some of these records. We didn't check Aldrin's thing to see if the fella had... Skills engineer. So, I was gonna say, is that the one where Sport Anthem came from? Royalties from the Clifton QPL track Sport Anthem would keep Sundberg from rumored financial ruin after being adopted as the official song of the National Tennis Association from 1988 to present. You know, fair enough. Thank you to... Yeah. So we've seen that already. Alright, so... Yeah, it is on there. Neat. I actually kind of want all of these if I can find them. Alright, so... Bill Aldrin, what do you have? 211001A is the number we're looking for here. Unfortunately, you are a good person and you do not break rules like that. Okay, Tamara Speaks, we've seen you already. Renderman 33's 3D page. Oh, we can actually go on this one. Page uses a deprecated, yeah. Welcome to my 3D page. Username on here is Renderman33, but you can call me Bryce. Instead, if you want, this is where I put 3D renders I've made. Started using FDTK Antelope a few years ago. Antelope is cool because it's easy to make wallpapers with it. Oh, so we can grab some free wallpapers. These are pretty neat. This reminds me in particular of like that default chess image. I think is from like an older version of Windows. And then these are some, like, interesting mist backgrounds. Give me your sticker pack, buddy. Listen, 3D graphics on this page were made using NeoVision, which is cool, too, even though I haven't been using it for as long as Antelope, and it's more difficult. Alright. 1991A. And this music is pretty cool. I will probably come around and grab this. We don't have that yet. Virus detected.
Please open HypnoCure and
I'll check that out in a second. Get that thing out of here. Remove that. Let me grab this thing. Okay, so pop in here. Cure me. What's
We
this
got
virus
trouble.
that you... It didn't detect one? Okay, so... Good to know. Let's grab our wallpapers. Alright, well... This does not have anything to do with 3D art, but Merchantsoft has hidden all NetSettler pages from Hypnospace and made them unreadable to people without HypnoCure Pro. This is very bad for my page because I've had it for a long time and I can't convert it to a Hypnospace page. If any enforcers read this, I'm asking you to please ask if they can unhide these pages. They mean a lot to us people who still use them. Unfortunately, I don't know how to do that, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Well... Alright, so that was art and culture connections, right? Different connections, this is what we want to check out. Future Recycler by Binghausen.
Safe mode activated.
So this is a guy who claims to have been from the future and is showing us all of these strange inventions that will apparently help us. Music penned by my nephew. Credit to John R., my nephew, for providing the graphic designs and theme songs for my product proposals. He is graduating next year. From high school? That sounds a little rude, but just a guess. Just, I suppose by virtue of saying nephew. Zone and equal. 2030. Download future TV commercial animation by John R.
Downloading swatter _ final.
Swatter. That's a bit of an unfortunate name in a few ways here. Product proposals. I don't like to say the word pitch because it sounds unusual to my ears. Fair enough. Traveled here from the future. The late 2030s to be precise. In the 2030s, global warming has become a major problem and the ozone is nearly gone. I cannot prove this to you. If you're skeptical, that it's okay. Most people are. The Lord sent me to 1998 to do this, and it is my mission. Fair enough. Alright, you've got a swatter, whatever that is. The swatter Mark II plus squatter, and the bolo tie clock. Fair enough. Time is now for recycling. 360 view of bolo tie clock. 360 frames, maybe? That's definitely not 360 degrees, or not how you would render that anyway. One shoestring material tied with laces. One clock. Practically uses to tell the time to remind to recycle. Can't look away. Okay, well that's kind of adorable, but kind of also really silly. Yeah, the swatter. This prototype has been sold. Click here to view improved Mark II. To keep cool during the future heat wave. Materials: recycled bottle tubing, recycled knitted fabric, filled with water of melted snowmen, icicles, and other common sources of ice. If it's so bad that we have to take water from like just random stuff, I don't think snowmen or icicles are going to exist, let alone be common, but I digress. Contact John R., my nephew, if you're interested in this prototype. He purchased this prototype to show his classmates for his final project. He says that his classmates may have parents who are successful business people, so act fast. It's a sweater made from water. Squatter, the new underwear swatter. This is really silly and not something that would really work. The Swatter Mark II, currently looking for funding. Download future commercial animation. Sure.
Final.
Oh, we already have that, right? Coming soon for the lower body, the squatter. So it's like underwear, but filled with water melt. Yeah, to keep cool during the future heat wave. I would think you would want something without long sleeves, but I suppose that may just be me. Interesting. I'm not sure if Future Recycler is intended to be taken seriously or if it's art. To err on the side of caution, I'm including it in a different category. FR is a page by Rudy, a man from the future, looking for people to fund his project proposals. In our messages, he seems entirely serious. The music is highly creative, and I've obtained permission to share it here. Well, we'll take your Future Recycler.
One bolo.
Guess it's Temple of Serenity. We've seen that already.
Future Recycler 03 sweater.
Oh, I heard it pronounced as Future Recycler. We've already established that the Microsoft Sam voice is a little bit crusty with certain pronunciations. It doesn't seem to know how to pronounce Lafcadio very well, and it's, as we saw on the first episode, Lafcadio, yeah. It's pronounced Lafcadio, pardon me. I always said it as Lafcadio, but I think that's because I'm from Chicago, originally. Gus's Temple of Serenity, sound effects and healing stones by Steve Guy, we already know that. Allegra's Tome of Scaries. What's your deal here, oh, it's gone. Crap. Alright, technology connections. Alright, Gearhead Greg, we've seen you before. Jazz's software reviews. Jazz doesn't have a whole lot going on. The Observer, that is one we'll have to dig into a little more in a bit. Mr. Mystery W, I don't think Mr. Mystery W has anything new to say for us. Free Hypno-S cursors, is that a thing? Yeah, so Mr. Mystery W is completely hidden, so that's nice. Or interesting anyway. So this is one we have. Did we see that? Yeah, we saw this because we saw 3 Mr. Mystery W's.
Downloading
right.
Magician.
Let's take the Magician. Do we have anything else to grab here? No, just that. Okay, so let's go check out the Observer here. There was some stuff that we couldn't see here, right? Or was there? I mean, this is a low-budget Cataclysm-inspired first-person shooter for Christian audiences. Sheltered kids finally have something decent to play. Actually like this. I always said that if a small-time developer requests coverage, I'd be willing to help. Double Edge Software did exactly that and sent me a very early alpha version of their new first-person shooter, Chosen Anointed. Before I dig in, please know that this title is deeply religious. If that bothers you, stay far, far away. So it's literally just the game Catechumen, which I mentioned in a recent video of this, which I found because of the YouTuber Brutal Moose. But it's basically, for those of you who have never heard of Catechumen or have never seen that video, it's basically a first-person shooter, again, very biblical themed, but instead of having guns or anything, because, you know, that would be too violent, you carry around swords that shoot energy beams, and you have ammunition for the swords for some reason. It is conceptually really funny, but also actually kind of rad. And again, the company that made it was sort of trying to make a little bit of a commentary on how violent video games are, and try to be like, hey, here's a non-violent alternative to Doom and stuff like that. Although, honestly, shooting laser beams out of a sword, even if you are doing the work of the Lord, that is still pretty damn violent. But still, wow, it's actually kind of neat and kind of cool. All right, so what's the deal with Hypno-S? Yes, I'm aware of drug runners in Teentopia. Why is an anti-drug game called Drug Runners? People who smuggle drugs are called drug runners. You've never heard of Minx, have you, Professor Observer? Truly baffled. It's a decent little game, but it's a mere trifle compared to Cyberworld's games. For a $500 computer that literally projects images into your sleeping mind. We know that at least a few of the guys who run who run AvidSoft are merchant gamers. That actually almost kind of makes sense more. We know that Merchantsoft love money, as evidenced by their pandering to the lowest common denominator in their marketing and advertising. Not to mention freaking Cool Punk Paradise. Wow, Dylan Merchant sent me this over Chit Chat. I've been saying this for years. Unfortunately, it isn't always that easy to get the ball rolling on things like this. That said, I can't spill the beans, but do look forward to the Hypno-S Year 2000 update. I think you'll be pleased. I think the Observer will die, actually. 11217A is going to be the FLST address we are going to look at. I've already forgotten what I just said. 11217A. Okay. Do you have anything? No. Ooh. Well, how about that? And I think we've basically plumbed the depths of Connie's thingy-doer here. Did we check you for things? We did not check Connie for things. 042A. That's very short. That's not long enough to actually have a thing. And I'm curious. Oh, 424A, that would probably help if I entered it correctly, but I'm curious as to whether or not ones that are the wrong length in terms of the HypnoS headband IDs are specifically of fan-created or content not from the base game, because of course, I don't think Connie's Connections was from the original game. Esotonic, we've seen that. Chit Chat, you're not going to be useful. Yeah, you have 5 zeros and an A. The dumpster. Well, yeah, we know there's nothing here. 00706A. I think this is one we've checked already. But just in case, no response. Interesting. Alright, homepage of Dylan Merchant. We'll check that out in a bit. How's the sound? Oh yeah, you're Bill Aldrin. We've seen you already. HypnoS Tech Tips. We've checked your thing out. Alright, Jas, what's your deal? 02502. De nada. Alright. Reggie Paulson. I don't think Reggie Paulson Tucker is going to have anything, but we should check anyway. 22206A and De Niro. Make sure I typed it in correctly. Shut up. I already know. MS Samantha, SCG Audio Software, you're a brand. So you're not going to be of any use to us. Howard's Life Tricks, Send Me Money 1. 13004A. Alright. Probably the last page before we wrap the chapter here. Oh wow, the Workers Alternative does have a thing. Okay. Workers Alt stickers. Use these graphics on your page and desktops to keep our cause top of mind. Have a super lovely day. I will. Alright, so let's get our cursor installed here. And let's have a look at these stickers. Oh, that looks really cool. That's pretty neat by, like, any of that kind of imagery. And that's just the same thing but in a different color, but I prefer the bright red one. Well, you're not on the desktop right now? Okay, so there we go. Alright, so I've got a little forge tender kind of looking fella here. And that is a couple of the antelope stickers. We should just put these back in the file manager. And do we have... That's just tomorrow's speakers, I guess. One last check through if there's anyone else in Hypnospace Central that has anything of note. 00004D. I think we've seen that number already. I don't remember, but I also highly doubt Merchant Soft has a thing for... Oh, it would help if I used the right affix there. And I was correct. There was nothing there, but it doesn't hurt to look. I say this after several of the pages that I passed up, and these are all Merchant Soft owned. So, the time has come to wrap up this chapter. Alright, so what's the deal with Dylan Merchant here? Yeah, it's... Boobs D. Okay, I double-checked that it was D. Alright. Alright, here we go. DM Noise Pusher. Let's steal
downloading
all of your stuff.
Cosmos Eternal.
Well, we got Sport Anthem already, so...
Deep Cavern Up
I think that that's actually all that was recorded in terms of Clifta, so... That would explain why there's not that much of it. Which is sad, because I kind of appreciate it. If someone made the full albums, that would be fantastic. Alright, so let's take... Glamicaster.
Downloading Glamicaster _01 receiver. Downloading Glamicaster _02 he looked up. Downloading Glamicaster _06
70s Underground Cosmic Jazzy Jam Band. It's okay. Lead guitarist paints vans for a living now. He has a page in SCD, believe it or not. Oh, right. I should probably be checking the I should probably be checking the freelands to double check if anybody has any files before I end this one. But we are going to put a star on that real quick. Alright, Zareed, so that's... I've got that enough. Well, Adrian's been playing this nonstop. I'm pretty sure he has a crush on the guy. Wow, that's only slightly homophobic. And I actually kind of like it now. It's Earth Haze, so it's cheesy as hell, but I like it. Shut up. Keep this page only within the FLST community, please. No linking or I'll ban you. Seriously. Thanks, guys. Well, he really wants to think that he's one of the boys, doesn't he? Unfortunately, you kind of own the company, Chief. You have to... You gotta shape up a little bit. Alright, so... The Observer, we've seen that already. Linda Horror, what's your thing? 08131A. Nothing. Darn, I actually thought she would have had something. Alright, the Observer, Woodland Sprite 2, you are Phaedrala. 07014A. I don't know what to expect here. Yeah, nothing. That's okay. So we do this. Alright, so I think that's all the pages that we have here. We've already seen Gil Secretes' page here. We'll go back down in a second because there's still that one section of the Reckoning to check out. And this is the old homestead here. Sarah's study. What's your number? 10427A. Here we go. S. Sanders.
Downloading Saunders Poetry Journal.
Well, I feel a little bit mean taking something like that, but you know we've plundered FLST quite heavily up to this point. So what's to stop us now, right? All right. So here's Casper 10929A. I bet you've got something, right? Casper
Downloading
Outlaw.
Casper Art Wall.
Alright,
Downloading Clive
Clifta.
Rotor Tapes 01.
Rotor sticker.
Downloading Clive Rotor Tapes
Bill,
03.
glad to have you here. This place is great for finding new tunes. Here are the tracks I dug up from the tape banks in that old 70s arcade machine. If you have any questions after listening, I'll be happy to answer them. Bill? Oh, it must be Bill Aldrin. Right. Because Bill Aldrin was a huge fan of that Clifta group, so he probably was in contact with the fella like, hey, yeah, what you got? Alright, so up here, we got the bullpen. I keep saying the wrong name here, I guess. Alright, so Gary Murphy, you didn't have a whole lot going on here. 05559A. 59A. Oh, you seemed like somebody who would have some stuff, like at least some basic resources on CyberCog type of stuff. So, yeah, so we're getting a little bit of choking here. Do this. Alright. Visual the Wizard Eagle. Quite harsh. Cog Haze words and images. Favorite page. You can still search the NSDP tag to find old NetSeller pages. Hold in by Merchantsoft. They didn't get mine. Maybe because of the freelance. Yeah, that sounds like something that's potentially possible. And this just sort of looks like, well, we've seen this thing, and then I like how you've got basically it. This looks like a super prototype of that GIF of Snoop Dogg doing that dance. H00. You have no headband ID whatsoever? That's so weird. Alright, so down. Alright, your Port of Phaedrala. Right, so we want to do one last check of this area to make sure there's no page here. Okay, yeah, so 1 last thing to check before we end things here. And that is going to be, let me get out my all-seeing eye. And we find the Reaper here. Right, Hypno Stream Tools. Is that it? Is there nothing else over here? I thought there was something else here. But I may as well do an eyeball scan here. I don't know that I've missed anything else. Actually, wait a second. I did miss one other thing that we can read before we kill the chapter. And that is going to be in the Minx homepage. So, we know how to get in here. If you want to count, talk to one of us. All decisions are made by committee. Troubleshooting, this was hidden. Alright, so all-seeing eye. Question, wah, Minx looks all messed up. I can't read it. Answer, don't worry about it. You'll never afford the software anyway. Is that all there is here? Is just that one? Well, that's kind of disappointing. I was hoping for some more juicy shit, but I guess not. No juice for me today. So let's go to Dylan's F-list here. And now what we have to do is we have to violate common sense. And we have to tell on our boss. This is a good way to get yourself whooped. And we're doing it with these copyright violation here. And we've already downloaded these, so, you know, fair enough.
We got trouble.
Alright, well, let's see how long it takes this jackass to notice that we're giving him the biz.
We got trouble.
Oh, we got trouble. In a few moments, we really are gonna have trouble, huh? Mission of false evidence here is all fines. Who cares? I have infinite money now because of the hack thing. Alright, so Zareed's thing is available for HypnoCoin, so I'm going to actually just go ahead and nuke these as well. Especially because, remember, Zareed doesn't have a number, so in all likelihood, Zareed is, like, actually kind of on, kind of working for Merchantsoft? Yeah, whatever. So
We got trouble.
basically, the point is that, yeah, this would be some pretty seriously questionable things to be sharing as a circumvention of the HypnoCoin mechanic. Alright, so
We got trouble.
yeah, we get it.
Message received from dispatch.
Important message received from dispatch. Okay, yeah. Notice you have been removed from active enforcement duty for the following reasons. Null. Here's Dylan. Did you seriously just report me? Dude, well, we didn't get a chance to read it. I hope you remember how to pause the video if you want to read that, because you'll have to do that. Yeah, kick me to the screen. We get it. I wonder if we could technically use the regular Hypno S-band at this point, but here we are, New Year's Eve, December 31st, 1999. And this is what we will be starting in on in our next session, after we get a little bit of this, this thing here.
Welcome back, Moon. It's been 35 days since you last logged on.
It's only update.
Wow, that's a long time.
HypnoS Year 2000 update. Download speeds can be up to 500% faster in some configurations. No exclusive online game Outlaw. I don't like that. Today is their most stable and secure release yet. No crashes, no oh, something was having a day. HypnoS must now restart. Yeah, our treasure chest is... Oh no, it's just because we highlighted it. Okay, so HypnoS must now restart, eh? Oh, it's freaking out. Okay, so
We got trouble.
HypnoS will now restart to apply updates that changes. Oh no, I don't like where this is going, everybody. That's a little bit worrying. That's not particularly great. Oh, this intro sequence is pretty fancy, though. And glitching out,
Important message received from dispatch.
it's just like you would expect it
Happy New
to.
Year, Moon. From all of us at Merchant Soft to you, enjoy the year 2000 update.
Well, you
Important
fucked my
message
sound
received from
settings and
dispatch.
everything, so I have to change that now. Let me fix this, and then we will... Well, we'll have some more glitches, because of course we will. And once we're... What does this look like? Very silly. It's hot dogs. Alright, so
Important
switch to
message
olive
received
oil.
from
Jesus,
dispatch.
they're giving me so many emails. I just want to cut the thing for the day. I almost said the stream. No, I'm not streaming just yet. That will resume on Sunday. So, until then, until next time, have a nice day, evening, whatever time it is. I'll see you guys next time as we do this December 31st chapter. I'm pretty sure this will be a one and done because this is pretty short. There's not a ton to explore, I don't think. And it'll get us into the end game faster, which is great. Later.